The second one, he said, إذا حدثتك نفسك بمعصية الله فاسأل نفسك كيف تحتمل النار. Because Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala told us فمن يعمل مثقال ذرة خيرا يره ومن يعمل مثقال ذرة شرا يره. And all of our actions, deeds in this life, we will see it there and we will get the result there. But when you think about making something, doing something which is wrong, and you know Allah doesn't accept that, think about the time which you can handle to be in the fire and accept that, and you will be patient. And he asked the people, how many minutes, hours, days, months? No one said, I can even to touch it only for 1 second. He said, okay, that means one shaitan from ins, a human being, or from evil, pushing you to practice anything wrong. Ask yourself this question and do it if you like. And he told them a story about this also. He said, it was in the past small school and good group of students studying in that school Sharia knowledge and religious religion information studies, etc. Once one of those students was young, about 20 years old or less or more. It was a big storm in very dark night, and he heard someone knocking the door of his room, which is very tight, and he opened the door, found nice lady coming to say, oh, I was in certain place and see the storm. It is very difficult to continue until I get my house. I would like to spend some time here before I go. I hope the storm will pass. He said once she went in and we became alone, I started thinking about her. But immediately I remembered the advice of Shaykh Shibli. And I went to the lamp was working by gas or something, and I put one finger. I said, if you are, if I'm going to handle this, I'll go ahead and rape this lady or ask her zina or whatever. Immediately, within seconds, he started with severe pain, and he took something, tried to help himself to avoid the problem. After a while, 15 minutes, 10 minutes, the same desire came, the same thing, until he finished with the 10 fingers. The storm was gone, and the young lady said, "Thank you very much," and went, left. She reached her house. Her father was the responsible of the government in certain very high level position, and he asked already the police, the people to try to find her, but she reached the house before they found her. Her father asked her, "Where you were all of this night?" She told him he didn't accept that from her. She said, "If you like, go to that school and see the rooms of the students. You will find one of them, all of his fingers got a problem, and he put kind of what do you call it, shala or plaster or something, banding." He invited the whole school. That guy was sick, didn't go with them to the invitation, and he said, "I invited the whole school with their teachers. I didn't see that." She said, "I swear that happened." He asked the Shaykh of the school or director, "Please, did you leave any student?" He said, "Yes, the students who are sick." He said, "Okay, can you bring them tomorrow to have lunch with me?" He said, "Okay." And he brought them. He found one bind the whole fingers. He said, "What happened to you?" He told him the same story. He said, "Okay, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, because you have kind of piety and you fear Allah Jalla Sha'nu, and you have taqwa, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will give you the lady who you left for him, and because you fear him, he is going to give you that girl by halal to be your wife. Do you accept that? He said, but I'm poor, I'm fakir, I'm this, I'm that. He said, okay, I'll take care of everything. And do you know whom that young lady? He said, no. He said, she is my daughter. And you are going to be my son.